Hi everyone, I'm Cory from Heyflow, and we are a lead generation platform that helps companies improve their conversion rates and optimize for lead quality, all within a very easy to use, no-code solution. Quickly about the company here. So we were founded about 5 years ago, raised our Series A last year, and we currently have about 2,500 customers on our platform optimizing their conversion rates with us. All right, so take a look at the two forms you have behind you here. Which one do you think is more likely to be filled out? Which one would you rather fill out? So on your left, you have a form from Bank of America. And what do you notice about that? Well, it's got everything that the Bank of America sales team wanted to know about leads, all jam-packed into one single page. Is that user-friendly? Not really. Mobile optimized? Not even close. Okay, so contrast that with the one on your right, and that was built with Heyflow by one of our customers, Rocket Mortgage. And what do you notice about that one? Well, it gets the information gathering is done in bite-sized steps. It makes for a very smooth process. Users can just tap or click. They don't have to fill out a lot of free fields. And it makes it feel less like an interrogation and more like a conversation. So it's pretty obvious which one is more likely to be filled out, right? The Heyflow one. But by what percentage? What do you guys think? Come back to that in a minute here. But what we're in the business of doing is improving conversion rates and optimizing for lead quality and reducing friction in the funnel. We do that in a lot of different ways. I don't have much time, but analytics, we have a dashboard that can help folks get the insights that they need to start improving their conversion rates. So for instance, Rocket Mortgage could have a page that has a very high drop-off rate on it, and they could just create a second variant of it and A/B test that against each other. And those little conversion rates start to add up. Another way is in lead quality and workflows. So if Rocket Mortgage asks for, say, the credit score of the person up front, if the person answers that they have a very high credit score, well, Rocket Mortgage could just skip all the questions about income. And the fewer fields you have on the form, the more likely it is going to be filled out. And where does this all get us? Well, decrease friction in the funnel and increase conversion rates. So a form like the Heyflow form is about 50% more likely to be filled out than the form like the Bank of America one. And these all start to add up. And where does this get us? Well, again, decrease friction in the funnel, increase conversion rates. More website visitors turn into leads, more leads turn into actual sales. And that's really why this is such a big opportunity for us. So the industry is currently at about 10 billion. It's growing every year. And that's because companies in industries like these really need solutions like Heyflow to actually improve their business, to get more sales.
Going to have to finish it up there.
All right, sounds good. I only had one more slide, so we were close.
Good timing, very nice. Fantastic. Any questions from our panelists shortly?
Sure. What's your ICP in terms of the size of company, and how do you reach that ICP?
Yeah, so SMBs have been where we've been playing, but we've had some bigger companies come along, so we've been able to sign some enterprise deals. Bigger companies typically are in like solar, financial services. Typically in North America is where we're starting to see a little bit more traction there. But industries are pretty limited because it's limited to who is actually generating leads. For us, it's very important that the lead value is very high because the incremental cost of Heyflow then is very low. So to increase the conversion rate even by 0.5% has a huge value for companies where the ACV for them, for our customers, is like 20,000 plus, or like $250,000 in the case of Rocket Mortgage or Bank of America.
And could you just say something shortly about how you reach that ICP?
Yeah. So a lot of different ways. So we do demand gen. So organic search, paid search, paid social, organic social as well. Also some video. We don't have to do that much educating because the market, it's been around for a little while. Typeform, Jotform, these are kind of the big incumbents, but we really actually go towards our specific ICP, whereas Jotform and Typeform have a very wide audience. So oftentimes they're actually getting from their customers who are running into roadblocks and actually feeling the pain point that we can then solve.
Can I just double click on that point, how you're different from the incumbents? Is it the way that you process data, analyze data, how dynamic you are? Or, I mean, I think Typeform and the others, they have a pretty attractive price point already.
Yes.
So how do you make your customers pay more?
Quite low. Yeah, it's quite low. The price points are quite low, and they're very well known. Well, we have our technology is just deeper, so we can do a lot more around workflows, around say conditional logic that they can't do. So it really just comes down to if we can skip fields on the form a lot easier and give companies the same information, which is great, right? So you have the same information that you get, the salesperson gets the same information, but the person doesn't have to answer as many questions, and the conversion rate goes up, going from lead to web visit to lead.
Got it. And then could I also ask a little bit around how you think about customer stickiness? I know you mentioned something. I know you mentioned around kind of integrating into workflows. Is that the main way?
That is one, yes. But the number of Heyflows that they build, if a company builds 100 Heyflows, it's hard for them to then make a pivot out of Heyflow. So yes, integrating, especially custom integrations, is typically the way it goes. With SaaS companies, you get some custom work in there. But our built-in integrations for sure, and then also the number of things that they've just built within the platform. And we're really incentivizing them to build as much as they can on our platform here.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Cory.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.